Warning, the following program contains scenes of graphic stupidity between a man and some gays. Don't take anything I say too serious, I'm just messing around. This video should not be viewed by anyone.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Deadside. Now today it's gonna be a little bit of a different video because today we're gonna be taking a look at what's to come in Deadside. I don't really do a lot of these videos, but today I said, what the hell, let's take a peek at what's to come in the future of Deadside, what we can expect from the next couple of updates. Now this is not just me speculating and imagining what could come to the game. This is actually information released by the devs, and we're gonna be taking a look at it today, and I'm gonna give out some opinions about it because my other video idea for today didn't work out, so we're doing this. Alright, so let's dive into what we can expect from the next couple of updates of Deadside. Now the biggest part of hopefully the next update is gonna be a map expansion with new objectives on it and with new points of interest. Now this is the rough outline of the map expansion. It's of course gonna be down south because we already have the northern part open pretty much. Now the current map is not all that big, as we all know, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because if you're playing Deadside for PvP, a smaller map means more encounters. But I for one like exploring and I like adventuring in different sides of the map, and an expansion to the map is gonna be welcomed in my eyes. Now this is kind of the rough outline. It's not all that big. Of course it may change shapes and sizes and whatnot, but on the map we're gonna have a couple of different points of interest. They are marked with these dots. Of course this is subjected to change. By the time this will come out, it's probably gonna be a lot different, but the orange points, well, orange-ish, yellowish, orange/yellow points, they're industrial facilities. And this big orange point on the western side of the map, that is a really big industrial area. Apparently they've been paying a lot of attention to this and they're trying to build it up. It's by the water and it's gonna be like a huge point of interest from what I can understand. Now the white points, these are gonna be villages that we can explore and find weapons in it to murder other people with it. And then the red points, as of right now I'm seeing only one red point. That's gonna be a military point of interest. Like I said, this is probably gonna be subjected to change, but what we can take from this is the fact that the map is going to get expanded sooner rather than later. Now it looks like we are going to get different buildings as well, some sort of a container hangar type thing, some sort of a container barn. It's not made out of wood, it's made out of metal. Different variations of it. These are probably going to be implemented in the industrial areas. Probably. Don't call me on it. That's just what this is kind of where these will fit in. Also, we're gonna get some of these carriages or these trailers that I think they are already in the game. I may or may not be wrong, but this would be cool when the whole map expands and maybe vehicles are introduced. This would be cool to find and attach to your vehicle, just to put some stuff back there, some weapons, some backpacks and whatnot. Now with the new villages and with the new areas, I believe police stations are going to be introduced. Now from this picture here, this is where my mind goes. This goes to a police station. It looks like a building for police matters. And I'm judging this by the blue writing on the wall over there on the building. Now I don't believe that we have police stations in the game just yet. I may be wrong, again, don't quote me on it, but I have not spotted them if they are in the game, and I've been playing the game quite a lot lately. But it would be cool to have some police stations in the game where we can find some police vests and pistols and whatnot. Also, it looks like we are getting some sort of a clinic or a hospital. As of right now, I'm sure that there are no clinics in the game or like hospital areas. This looks like a hospital area. We're probably gonna find band-aids and whatnot in there, medics, painkillers and band-aids and all sorts of medical supplies. And who knows, maybe some more items, medical items, are gonna be added with time. Now this cabin looks pretty cool. This looks like a new sort of structure. I'm thinking that this will fit the base in the woods somewhere, just like a cabin in the woods. It looks pretty cool. Oh, this may be some sort of a farm, judging by the barn. And is that a barn? That may be a barn. I don't know. It's some sort of a smaller a building next to the house. I'm assuming that's the front side. On the right we have the back side of the house, and on the left we have the front side of the house, and then we have a little bit of a barn. This may be some sort of a farm area, or maybe a cool cabin in the woods. Now these buildings, I'm sure that I've seen them in the game before. This is some sort of a small village. This looks a bit like the police station and the hospital that we saw, so maybe in these white and blue areas we're gonna find police stations and hospitals. This looks like some sort of a smaller encampment, some sort of a smaller village. A lot of new buildings are gonna be added from what I can see. They're probably gonna come with the map expansion. Now these gas tankers or some sort of containers, they look dangerous. They look like they contain some sort of explosive substance inside them. This kind of bums me out because most survivor games, they have gas and they have other flammable items, I guess. And if you shoot them, if you throw something explosive at them, they're not gonna explode. Same thing in Scum, we have gas stations, we have gas canisters and whatnot. But if you shoot them, they're not gonna explode. I'm assuming these are not gonna explode either. I'm hoping that with time, that's gonna be a thing. That'd be cool to see. You know, if you're fighting somebody and there is some sort of a gas canister next to them, you can shoot it, that's gonna explode. That'd be pretty cool. So this is kind of the new graphic content, but that's not the only thing that they are working on. They have a lot of different things in the works right now. Apparently something that will bring something new and much needed in the gameplay. And more details on this are going to be revealed later. But this is what's gotten me really interesting. Now, of course, the new map area is great and all the new buildings and whatnot, but we're gonna have new firearms. So we're gonna have more weapons, a bigger variety of weapons. And this is really interesting. We're gonna have more abilities to modify our weapons. So I'm hoping suppressors, maybe grips, butt stocks, bigger magazines. I would actually like to see in the safe zone some sort of a weapon modifier. Like we have the traders, we should have some sort of a, what do we call him, blacksmith? No, that's not good. We're just gonna call him a weapon modifier. You can just take a weapon to him, and for a price, he's gonna install a bigger magazine, a suppressor. He's gonna modify your weapons. That'd be interesting to see. I would quite like that. And this is probably the highlight, I guess, of this, whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. Of this look, I guess. We're gonna have new equipment, and in particular we're gonna have a ghillie suit. So ghillies are gonna come in play. Hopefully by summertime we're gonna have all of these. That's my hope. By summertime we're gonna have the new map area. We're gonna have all these new cool points of interest, like big industrial areas, the police stations, and then all of these firearms, abilities to modify our weapons, and the ghillie suit. It says new equipment, so we're probably gonna have more than a simple ghillie suit. But yeah, I think these are kind of the things that are going to appear in Deadside, hopefully in the near future. As I said, hopefully by summertime we're gonna have a lot of these new cool things. Quite excited for this game. As I've said before, I quite like it, and I'm liking the direction that they're heading in. But I think that's about it for today. It's a bit of a doozy today, a bit of a different video. What was it? This is just taking a look at the future of Deadside. There you go. I think that makes sense, because I saw this on Twitter the other day and I was like, oh, this is quite interesting. All of this information was released by the devs. This is not me just being like, oh, I wish this would be implemented. This is solid information released by the devs. I quite like it, and I'm excited to explore the new area of the map and sport some cool ghillie suits. But I think that's about it for right now. Bit of a different video, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.